screens. Today we're going to be doing a demonstration in the dark with white and gray. All right, so as I said before, that even if you're in the dark, that a white screen and gray screen can't see color or contrast. This is the dedicated theater room, and in here it's a little dark. So we have a customer, and I get this a lot. I get people who are going to be putting screens in their basement, their man cave, garages, stuff like that, places where they're going to have these screens at. And the first thing they say to me, well, I'm going to be in the dark anyway. What's the difference? Actually, it's a huge difference. This is my dedicated theater. You see it's quite dark. Walls are dark in here, you know what I mean, with a light on. Our curtains are all black in here. So this is what this room is being designed for, not only for my little movie theater setup, but also too, we can do demonstrations in the dark in here, and it can show you that even with the gray screen or white screen, you can't see color or can't see contrast. Now, my projector over here is a 5,000 lumens. Let me put it over here at the Christie. This is the big boy. Christie 5,000 lumen projector, 1920 by 1200. Right there. If you ever hear that projector click, I had a few people hear the projector click. They're like, what's that? That is the projector automatically focusing. For every frame, this thing will focus. This is one of the more advanced models of the Christie units. This is the only one I have in here that I can actually duck a ceiling fan. Literally, the screen is actually going under the ceiling fan and still hitting the screen with no problem. I have no other projector that can do that in here. All right, so I forgot this projector has picture-in-picture. I keep forgetting about that. So anyway, so we're doing this for a customer who's going to be doing this downstairs in his basement. And so I'm going to shoot him a video today showing them why you don't want to go to white screen or gray screen in your dedicated theater room, man cave, wherever you're going to have it at. All right, let's start with the big boy. And let's see, fire stick should be over here. So what we're going to do first, as we always do, same as always in every video, we show our white levels first, and then from there we show color, we show contrast, and then we show a little visual back and forth like fish or whatever, you know, on the screen, you know, stuff like that. Let's drop our lights. This happens all the time when the projector is warming up, and when it comes on, people think that the screen they're seeing, basically, that screen comes up dark and then it starts to brighten, the other screen starts to turn white. All right, let's get our fire stick activate. There we go. That just tells you right there. That's the last video we stepped off on. That was actually the contrast demonstration. Let's go to white screen. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So usually when I'm having these conversations with customers and they tell me I'm going to be in the dark anyway, it doesn't make a difference. If you're in the dark with a white or gray screen, you can't see contrast or color. The only thing it can do is it can maintain a white level, which the white screen can do that automatically from the door. But you don't want your white levels too high, because if the white levels are too high, then you run into this problem. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Grab a red screen. Oh, okay. She's going to be like that today. Let's try this one again. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's try it again. There we go. So as you can see, in the dark, 5,000 lumen projector, plenty of power, 1920 by 1200. Got a venue back there behind us. And as you can see, the gray screen and white screens are having issues. You can see that the gray screen has a slight little bump. As I told you, it'll give you a slight little bump, but your colors are still going to be washed out. Now, if our screen wasn't up there and we had a certified screen up there, the certified screen would pull the more advanced color because it's a darker screen, but then you're talking about $3,000, $5,000 for a projection screen. So that's a lot of money. All right, let's go pop over to blue. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
I gotta finish my curtains today, I really do. That center bar is supposed to have a curtain on it. Here's the blue screen. Now the reason why I show you the solid colors first is because it's very important so you can see exactly how the screens are accepting color. I think we got purple in there somewhere, don't we? Yeah, we got purple right in there. Let's go grab some purple. And this is the reason why when you use a white screen or gray screen, people are always talking about constant calibrating, because they can't see color. Let's come out of here. See that light blue over there? Watch this. Isn't that bad? That's light blue, mind you, and the screens can't pick it up. It seems like they're picking up the same color over and over and over again. This is why when I bump into customers who have white screens, and I don't know why you call me. If you basically are satisfied with the screen, why call me? But anyway, they would call me and they would just praise the white screen. I'm like, no, that's the cheapest screen you can get on the face of the planet. Cheapest screen, because white screen doesn't really do anything but produce white levels. That's basically about it. All right, let's come out of here. Let's go to let's pick up yellow. Yellow would be cool, right? Neon yellow.
Getting that from YouTube.
You got several yellows here. Let's go with this first one. Don't even pick up. Let's go to the other one. Don't even pick up. Let's go to the other one. Don't even pick up. Slow color change out.
Getting that from
So
YouTube.
what we're going to do now, we're going to go to, hold on for a minute. Slow color change out. Snow
Getting
color
that from
change out.
YouTube.
There we go. This is going to go through random colors. Probably get a commercial on there as we
Switch
usually
to
do.
mutual and save $652. Excuse me.
Introducing Gatorade Fit.
You saw the minion pop up there, right? Minions are yellow, right? That's why when I showed you the color first, you can see exactly how the colors wash out. Now when the minion popped up, which was pretty cool, you can't see the yellow. It doesn't pull on these screens. Especially if you have a black screen sitting behind it, you're definitely not going to be able to pull.
Fitness starts from the inside.
All right, let's go to that color change out. So it just tells you that even if you're sitting in the dark at a 5,000 lumen projector, at about 16 or 17 feet away from the screen, which means we got a short distance at that distance at 5,000 lumens, there isn't really much in here to fight the projector on. You still can't see in the dark. They don't pick up. So when you're watching movies and sports or whatever you're doing in your dedicated theater or in your man cave, you are getting 50% of your projector. That's it. And again, for them to sit there and say, well, if you calibrate it now, you can calibrate it all day long. You still ain't going to pick it up. How are you going to calibrate a contrast level? You can't calibrate a contrast. It's virtually impossible. These screens pick up 100% black. And this is what happens when you lay against the screen. It's 100% black. So this is for the customer also to let them know that this is the best option to go with, like I said, at the end of the day. And if I want to, I can do this because our technology is ambient light projection, which means this screen will still be able to maintain its color even with the lights on. That's the whole purpose of ambient light projection technology, that a screen can maintain in a fully lit environment and still keep in contact with the color without it washing out or fading. There's no point in your screen taking in all this ambient light if you can't see it. So, you know, as you look at the gray screen, see how the gray screen has a slight little bump to it? That's all you get. Let's take our lights out. All right, let's go for some, see if we can make the screen technology here so dark you can't see it. Let's start off with some white levels first, all right? Let's do the LG snowboarding. So we want to see if we can portray the same thing as other people have tried to portray our demonstrations of being our screen so dark. Now, like I said before, anytime you're dealing with any kind of dark technology, yes, the white levels are going to drop. But to a point you can't see the screen, yeah, okay. Let's go with the LG snowboarding.
Getting that from YouTube.
So his concern was, were the white levels going to drop because the screen's darker? No. as you can see, the technology is not only maintaining its nice bright levels, but the gray and white screen are washing out when it comes to color and contrast. They can't pick up. They can't even pick up the blue sky because they can't see color. So as you can see, the technology we have here is not only maintaining its white level, but also too, you can see contrast and color. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Background's supposed to be black. As you can see, the gray screens can't pick it up. You can't see it. Now I like this particular demonstration because in this demonstration you will see that the cups, anything that comes up in color, the gray screens and white screens can't see it, where the black technology can not only pick up its white level but also too can maintain color and contrast. But this video is mainly all white levels and colors. And the reason why the screens look unwatchable is because, again, we're using a 5,000 lumen projector, which again, as I said before, that gray screens and white screens do not pick up on venue projectors. They can't see color. Perfect example right here. Go back a little bit more. Perfect example. As I said before, white levels are way too high on the gray and white screens. You see, they're not picking up that color properly. I know some people will sit back and say, oh, but I can see the color. No, you're looking at a washed out screen. So to the customer, to show you that this is the best technology to go with. Not only are you going to be to pick up beautiful, deep, rich contrast, but you can pick up but you can pick up a 100% contrast level, which everybody knows in home theater is a must. Something that you have to have is a black level. And just to show you how amazing the white levels are in the technology. Let's go into some contrast. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go to a nice jet black Starfield screensaver. See if the screens can see contrast. As we know before, no they cannot. And as I said before, contrast is everything. So some people think because if they're in the dark, not saying the customer, but some people think because they're in the dark that contrast is not going to make a difference. They're still going to see a contrast level. No, you can't see a contrast level at all. When you have true black technology sitting behind the back of it, it shows you exactly how much contrast you're picking up. That's not a lot. All right, and my favorite one is the LG Jazz demonstration. LG Jazz demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Every time the screen turns gray or discoloration, means it can't see color and it can't see contrast. So I like this demonstration because it shows you how many times the screen is having a problem not being able to pick up. These are gray and white screens that have this issue. And this shows you even with a projector at 5,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200, then you, Christie, cannot see the gray and white screen, even in the dark. We don't even have the lights turned on. Yeah, bad these screens would wash out with the lights on. Let's show you something. This is fun. Isn't that amazing? You can have the lights on with this technology, no problems whatsoever. Lights out. 8K Desired Nature. One of my personal favorite ones. I like this one because it shows really, really, really heavy contrast levels. Now, like I said, if you're going to be doing a movies, setting up a movie theater setup, whether you're going to be dedicated screens or something like that, or dedicated movie theater setup, or your man cave or whatever, this is going to be strictly for your movies and all that, the best way to go is with a black screen, because the black screen is going to pull that 100% contrast. And contrast is everything. It is everything. Let's just put the lights on front. I like to do this from time to time, throw our lights on to show you how amazing the technology looks. There we go. When I'm watching Star Wars and I'm watching that dogfight in outer space, I want to be able to see a 100% contrast level. I do not want to see shades of gray. And then the plus side with this technology is with the gray screen, you're going to have white light splashing off the ceiling, reflecting off the walls, reflecting off the floor. Black screens don't have that issue. That's why you don't see anything reflecting anywhere. Screen Innovation, and for anybody sits there and says, oh, that's not true, guess what? Screen Innovation backed that one up 100%. Came in and did a demonstration on their technology versus a white screen, and light was splashing all over the ceiling. We did that with Mr. Mannequin. Remember Mr. Mannequin in those demonstrations? We brought down all that light that was pushing at you and come, oh yeah, definitely. Even if you're in the dark, you want to go black. All right, let's see right here. Let's get a little bit of color in there.
Ziploc is designed to keep frozen fish fresh, so you can unlock today's catch. Ziploc, unlock life. S.C. Johnson.
Oops, sorry about that. That's why we show you the colors first. See what you're getting yourself into. So that shows you that black screen not only can pick up in the dark. I mean, they're insane with the dark, but it really doesn't make a difference if we turn our lights on. The black screen is always going to maintain no matter what. Makes no difference. Lights on or off. There we go. That's why black technology is the best for churches, and I'll tell you why. More and more churches are having outdoor servant outside, so with servants outside. Gray screens don't pull up outside. They don't have the capabilities. And again, no contrast. Without contrast, no proper color. So now people want to have outside eateries. They want to do more and more things outside. This is where the black technology shines. Because again, if a gray screen's going to have an issue in here, and we're in a dedicated theater room, how much more it's going to have a bigger issue outside. And this room is designed to be dark. And look at this. Even at 5,000 lumens, it won't pick up. Alright, let me see what time we got here. Man, we got that done short and sweet. So I hope the customer enjoys the demonstration. Their first time buying a projection screen setup. So I want to make sure that everything goes smoothly for them. And just showing them what they need to see and why. This answers a lot of questions for people. When people say, I'm going to be in the dark anyway, I'm not going to see much of a difference. Oh, you will see much of a difference. You will. Contrast, like I said, is everything. And for those of you who think that you don't need it, yes you do. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I have to go. Be safe out there and God bless.